what's up, y'all? It's been a minute, but I'm back. Another edition of On the Needle. So today we are talking about Teyana Taylor and her new album, Escape Room. And if you've been paying attention to my shorts, you know that I actually got a chance to meet her at an exclusive signing here in Dallas at Josey Records. Josey Records, if I'm not mistaken, is let me preface that, the one that's on LBJ. That one is the biggest record store definitely in Dallas, and I think in the country. So I was scrolling on Instagram Tuesday night and I saw that she was going to be doing this free signing, and it was going to be 2 days later on a Thursday. So I got there like 2 hours early. I ended up being like the fourth person in line. And by the time I left, the line was like, if you ever been to Josey Records, then this will do it justice for you. But it's a huge store. The line was like zigzagged inside of the store. There were people outside the store when I left. So I was really glad I got there when I did. There wasn't a lot of time to have like one-on-one time with Teyana Taylor, but I wasn't really expecting that. But she did speak to everyone. I basically told her I've been a fan since day one, since the 7 album, which is true. I love that album. Teyana Taylor does not miss. She has not put out a bad album, and I'm not even gonna say yet because I don't foresee her putting out a bad album. And this one, Escape Room, is true to form. So again, like I said, she signed it. She put "I love you." So hey, I can have a little bragging rights, say Teyana Taylor loves me in my head. But the packaging, the movie that goes along with this, if y'all have not seen the short film on YouTube or on Amazon, you really need to check it out. It's amazing the way that she pulled together this storyline, and the album is such a cohesive concept album. Some people I've read online that they don't like that there's so many narrations because it's like 21 tracks, but about half of those are narrations from different people. So this is the track listing here. Y'all can see that. So a lot of guest stars, not really on the songs though, more so on the narrations. You have Taraji P. Henson, Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson is from, if you watch American Horror Story, she's one of the main characters on there. Also was on Ratchet, which is one of my favorite shows. Love that. Niecy Nash, Tasha Smith, Jodie Turner-Smith, Tyler, and Jill Scott. Now they're on a song together. I did not see that one coming. That's a match that I wouldn't have paired together, but it actually meshes very well. They're on a song called Poom Poom Jump, which is one of my favorites. K Tronada, he's dope. He's on the song Open Invite, or he produced the song Open Invite. Issa Rae, Kerry Washington, Regina King, and then her kids, Rue Rose and Junie. They're on here as well on the last song. So this album is really a no skip for me. It is. I can't say there's a bad song on here. There are certain songs that I like maybe a little bit more than others. So if I had to pick, let's say if I had 5 favorites, they would be Fire Girl, Long Time, Hard Part, Poom Poom Jump, and maybe Bed of Roses. But again, and that's just how I feel today. It may change tomorrow. But she's got this futuristic view here on the back of her laying on this table. When you open it, there's the chair, table, and then there's her, two of these really cool kind of futuristic looking photos. There's an insert here as well. It's a little dark, but it's basically her kind of emerging from the table, if you will. So that's there, and then you have, it's made up of 2 vinyls. So and this, it has the writing credits. It doesn't have the lyrics, but it does have the credits. So there's that. And the vinyl is like an aqua green. Now, for my vinyl collectors, now y'all probably will laugh at this. So the lady that was in front of me, she was two people ahead of me. She got Teyana Taylor to sign her actual vinyl. And when I got to Teyana Taylor, I didn't guide her. I wasn't about to say, oh, please don't sign my vinyl, but I was praying that she didn't because I didn't want it to, potentially skip or mess up. So, but I also wasn't gonna tell her like, hey, can you sign on the cover and not on the vinyl? But she did just that. So I don't know if that lady actually requested that, which I guess is cool to have it on the vinyl too, but I didn't want that. I wanted it on the actual packaging. So here is another view, this one here as well. So I love Teyana Taylor, I really do. And I feel like she's just now getting her flowers. And I think she's just now getting her flowers in music, but it's kind of as a backdoor because of the acting, which I think she's a great actress as well. But just a creative, I'm glad that she's out of retirement as it pertains to music because I think that her voice and her presence is needed, honestly. But let me know what y'all think of this album. Escape Room, what are some of your favorite tracks? What do you think of the short film that accompanies it? I really honestly could see Teyana Taylor taking away some Grammys for this album because of the concept, because of the visuals, and just the way that she approaches the songs. The songs have a real timeless feel. They somehow feel current, but transcending of time as well, if that makes sense. So let me know what y'all think. But those are my thoughts. Teyana Taylor's Escape Room. And as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you.